Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reacting and reviewing. And today, and for the next episode, we'll be taking a trip to back to Japan. Uh, as I, as for the next for this episode and next, I'll be taking a look at the movies that I got for my birthday last year. And the first one is is animated, which came out in 2009, and its name is Oblivion Island, Haruka and the Magic Mirror. Now, bit of a backstory behind this. Around, I believe it was March of last year, that or may not have been around February time, I saw a listing on Amazon for this movie, which I knew nothing about it until I went to DodgeCon, which was the name of DCon last year, and saw like a few seconds of it, and it looked really impressive. So I figured I'd pick up my own copy of it, and there you go. September 16th last year, I bought it on Blu-ray, and I remember loving the absolute hell out of it. Now, it's been since December of last year, which was the last time I watched this film, and I don't quite remember everything about it. So, does this movie still hold up? We shall soon find out. So, with that said, grab something to drink. And without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Oblivion Island, Haruka and the Magic Mirror. At the start of the movie here, you get to find out that about the fox god Inari, which is like a very famous Japanese folk tale that in which if someone like abandoned something but really wants it back, they would offer like an egg to Inari to get it back. But in actuality, it's foxes actually steal the abandoned property. So in other words, the only way you'll get your stolen shit back is to bribe the gods. Well, that's Japan for you. And here's something I quite like in the film is that the art style that they went for, in the human world, and I think later on that you get a blend of the CG character models, but the backgrounds are like painted, but and oddly enough, they actually blend really well. So one of the positives of the film is that it's very easy on the eyes. Right, here's something that I never seem to get. Haruka's bribes the French preacher to give it her keys home for exchange for the hand mirror she neglected. yeah, you know, but she does realize she, that if her dad wasn't home, she would have no way to get inside her house.
Hey, so what's up there?
I'm just saying. And now we have our shot of Oblivion Island, and it's from this shot that I saw in the trailer that sold the movie for me, because the CG in this looks amazing. It's very colourful, and the fact that everything is made out of like abandoned stuff, it just shows how creative the director of this movie was for this project. Which is something that they can definitely commend it for. And here's something that I never expected to hear. I don't know if you can hear that, but yep, that is "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." Before, was I never thinking a song like this would appear in this, especially in an anime movie. But then again, sometimes you have to expect the unexpected. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Kakashi Sakura lately. The appearance of a petite loss, which abandoned like dolls and teddy bears and that look really creepy looking. Seriously, what is with that? Somewhat creepy scenes in movies that it's always dolls. And in this, not so much the teddy bears, but likes of the baby dolls. They look kind of creepy. And this is a PG-rated film, so yeah, perfect for the kiddies. It's this scene here that I saw at Dodgecon last year. That the scene where Haruka tries to get her mirror while avoiding the Baron. And it was from this scene that made me want to get my own copy of this. So the people who run Decon, thank you for getting me invested. Shameless post for the win! I remember seeing this for the first time, and I almost got teary-eyed because it's a scene where Haruka sees memories of her mother, and her trying to cope with the loss, and being someone who lost a family member, I can somewhat relate. But then again, this and another scene where Haruka got reunited with Cotton, those two scenes I just mentioned kind of touches the feels, and which is something you don't see quite often in family films nowadays. So I definitely have to give credit to the director of this movie. Alright, that was Oblivion Island, Haruka and the Magic Mirror. Let's stop that. And now go on to the review portion. So, does this movie still hold up? Absolutely. And for reasons I will go into. First off, the writing. The writing in this is probably some of the best you'll come across. Because it's got a really interesting plot where pretty much find out it pretty much blends pretty much inspired by the folk tale of the Fox Scordinari, which for those who don't know, there's a certain legend that goes down that if you have like a possession that's neglected, say like like a comb or something, it ends up going missing, and you can't find it, and you would go to a shrine and offer an egg along with prayer in hopes of retrieving it back. But what they don't know is that it's foxes that steal the neglected items. So yeah, that gets incorporated into the plot where our main character Haruka loses a mirror, but that was given to her by her deceased mother, and one day when going up to a shrine, she follows this strange fox-like creature into a different world, but she gains access to via a pond, and ends up finding out that the creature's name is Tail, and thus adventure ensues. Like reuniting with her stuffed sheep plushie named Cotton, and as well as trying to retrieve her hammer from the Baron, who's like the main antagonist of the film. So it's got adventure aspects, and as well as some kind of insightful moments, like for example the whole the full tale of Inari, and there's also some moments that do tend to touch the feels, which is something that you see often in family films. Well, at least not in the West, but Japan seems to do it. So the writing is really good. It's kind of on par with movies by the likes of Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, or I can't remember the pronunciation, but so the writing is really good. Acting. Well, this was the English dub that I watched, which was licensed by the wonderful people of Funimation. However, the voice recording was done at a studio called Bang Zoom Entertainment, which, for those who don't know what a studio is, they have a somewhat good track record of animes that they've dubbed. For example, Madoka Magica and Durarara, to name a few. This, however, has a bit of a a mix between voice actors from Bang Zoom and Funimation. Like, for example, Haruka is voiced by Christine Marie Cabanos, who voiced Maruka in Magica Magica, and you also got the likes of Cassandra Lee, Patrick Sitz, and, and of course the Funimation favourite Cal Hebert, who's voiced a plethora of roles over the years. Um, so it's got a really good voice cast, and so if you want to check out the film, I would advise watch it with the English dub. Animation. Well, the animation is CG with a mix of painted backgrounds. However, there are some shots that like say buildings and whatnot that are CG, but however they're made to look like they're painted to help blend with the backgrounds, which is a really nice touch and really fits with the CG character models, and it especially looks really good if you're watching the Blu-ray, because this is something that you have to see in HD. So animation's really good. Music is mostly orchestrated. With especially it's really well for like say the intense moments, nostalgic memory moments, and as well as for other scenes. And as you probably mentioned earlier on, that the film does feature "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." I think that's the name of the song, but which really caught me off guard. I didn't really expect to hear that in the film. And there's also an ending song that plays in the credits. Can't remember the name of it, but bit of a classic rock kind of song, either that or pop rock or whatever genre it falls under there. But which is a pretty good song from what I remember. It hasn't been played in the credits yet from the part that I paused it. But yeah, the music in this is really good. But however, if there's one issue that I have, I don't know if it's just with the Blu-ray version. I'm not sure if it's on the DVD as well. There is a bit of an issue with the audio mix, because the because sometimes the volume's like average, then sometimes it can get really loud, which especially for like which also comes a bit of an issue with like for some scenes when the characters are talking, and sometimes the music can be quite loud, but other than that, so the audio is kind of dips here and there, but other than that, it's perfectly fine. So I pretty much covered all the criteria. So with that said, can I recommend this film? if you love fantasy films and if you don't have kids, or if, then I can definitely say this is definitely worth picking up. Uh, Whether you have kids or not, but it's a good family film to check out, and 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 it might get people who don't usually watch anime might get interested in the genre. So I can give this a definite high recommendation. The movie is available on DVD and as well as the DVD, Blu-ray and DVD combo pack here, which I believe is the same over in the United States. So, which you can find in most stores that sell anime Blu-rays and DVDs. You can also find it on sites like say Amazon or Play.com. But unfortunately, it's not on Netflix because I have checked and it's not on Netflix. So, but personally, I'd say it's worth a physical copy. So if you can find it, definitely buy it. And with that, we come to the close of another reacting and reviewing. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if it's something you want me to check out, then send me your request to one of the social media links in the outro. And in the next episode, I'll be checking out the second Blu-ray movie that I got from last year. So until next time, this is Haruka signing out. Later.